What's up, bitches?
What up, everybody? Back at it again with another episode. It is a beautiful day in Washington. Finally. We've been lagging because it's been so shitty in here and so cold.
We're weak.
Yeah, we just come out here.
Fucking pussies.
Yeah, you know, like in the older videos, we used to just be out here. It's like 10 degrees. We have a space heater and a heat gun. We're sanding. Yeah, we're not those guys anymore. All right.
Damn it. How far have we fallen?
They're not coming back. But hey, it's a good day, so we're gonna get some shit done.
Yeah.
So let's go. What's up, buddy?
What's up?
His hair's gone.
Say hello to the new Aaron.
I'm human again. Soaking up
Straight.
the good old Bob rays.
We haven't had any sun for like, I would say like, what, 9 months now or something like that. In Washington, it's been dark and dingy and rainy nonstop, so
The sun was baking in the seat, so the seat's super warm, so it feels so good.
Oh yeah. All right, we're back. Sorry the shop is so messy. We got this dope ass light on top of the windshield so we can actually see what we're doing in here. This is where we're at so far. Casey took the seat out because he installed that seat belt, but you know, most of the wiring is cleaned up for the most part. This is all just scrap wire that we have here. So basically I have to get in here and I have to finish. I'm basically putting heat shrink on all these terminal connectors. I'm heat shrinking and soldering them, whereas they were butt connectors before. So now they have connectors that are soldered and heat shrinked on there to assure the reliability. And we're also moving around some wires because this fuse box was mounted there, but we were too worried about it being kicked, so we moved it over here, and it seems like it's going to be in a lot better spot. So yeah, we're just going to get straight into wiring this thing, and then hopefully with any luck we'll have this done and we'll be able to put the dash in. Sound good?
Yeah.
Jet's over here putting on these hand-me-down fender mirrors from Casey's old, well, the Z when it was shitty.
It's old.
It's still shitty, it's just shot. Alright, so we've got all the wiring in there done. We just tested it out, it works. Casey over here is extending the wires that go to the cluster for the vehicle speed sensor and the fuel gauge, because we're gonna be having the Link ECU control the speed sensor and send the output to the cluster, as well as it's gonna calibrate the fuel sender and then output that to the cluster, so we'll have accurate readings and we can calibrate it to a GPS so we'll know the speed's good. I got the dash over here. I'm just trying to figure out, I'm putting in this bezel here because I'm trying to figure out the orientation of where the heater tubes go. Make sure they don't get in the way of the wiring. So that's basically what we're doing. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we will have this dash in the next 20-30 minutes.
My ass is on the loose.
We're gonna teach you a little trick today. See this tab right here? See how it's broken? Whoa. So basically, there's a little trick. If you guys wanna, if you ever have a broken tab and you want it to be ultra fucking strong, we're gonna show you a tip here. That's what we did to this. This thing got broken into a bunch of different pieces, and it is literally, it's strong as fuck. So, what you do is you take aluminum oxide blasting material for like sandblasting, and you take super glue. Super glue in itself isn't very strong, right? But
Weak.
If you reinforce it with aluminum, it actually, you can use baking soda too, that works as well. It actually makes it ultra fucking strong. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this super glue right here, put it on there a little thick, take some of this oxide here, this aluminum, sprinkle it on there so it sticks to the glue.
Watch some in Casey's eyes, just so
No.
And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna soak it from the top with super glue. Boom. And then we're gonna let it dry and it'll be sturdy as hell. Moment of truth. We're gonna put the dash in maybe. I think that goes under.
Huh?
What is that? No, this goes in. So, Casey's cutting up this foam because when we put the dash in, we realized that the foam had disintegrated.
Disintegration station.
And we also found out that the lids for coolant bottles actually screw perfectly onto these heater tubes to create a block off, because there's an OEM block off here, and they basically turned to dust when we started messing around with it. But we got the dash in, and all of the dash mounting points lined up. We did have to cut, however, we had to cut these tabs off because our wiring harness was in the way. There's two options: redo the harness or start cutting shit. So we started cutting shit.
Yep.
And it turned out pretty good. So the dash fits, everything seems to be routed. So now we're just gonna be putting this foam on. So we got the dash in,
Yeah.
but there's a catch.
Of course there is.
There's always a catch.
Well, the gauge pod stopped working.
Yup. So the dash looks pretty cool in here. Looks real nice, but the oil pressure gauge doesn't work now. So we must have pulled on something, or maybe it came unplugged. But in order to remedy that, we have to take the dash back out. It's only held in by one bolt, so it's not a huge deal, but my back is taxed and we're running out of time. So we're gonna have to get out here next week and finalize it all. But the wiring's finalized, and so that's cool. I'm gonna throw this fucking carpet up real quick. See what it looks like. Nice. I'd have to like actually fucking tuck it up in there, but I mean, as you can see, there'll be no wires once we have all the dash pieces in. But yeah, I mean,
Zero wires.
looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Once the dash is in, there's nothing stopping us from driving this bitch down the road. We out here. What are we doing, Aaron?
We are taking the gram lights to Rob to put the new Toyos on these things.
Yeah, for the Civic. We're making Civic moves.
We're doing stuff for that shit box.
It's got to roll, so when we paint it, we can roll it over there, wash it, and bring it back.
Getting to painting season.
We out here, mountain with Rob.
You know the deal.
You know the deal.
Who doesn't have their own tire machine?
Hell yeah, dude. All right. They're mounted.
30 minutes.
Boom.
That's it.
Got them.
Simple. Quick.
Thank you, Robert. Appreciate that. We got 2 bolts in it, so Casey's over here putting bolts in. We checked the gauges, they work, so that's also cool. So we're gonna try to get the dash in. We're gonna try to get the seat in and clean up the interior as much as possible, so the interior is kind of put together. Over here, man, this thing looks good with these wheels. Aaron's spinning down his coils.
Well, trying to
Spin down his coils because we're gonna lower this thing to try to see how close the oil pan is to the ground. All right, we got the dash in. It's looking pretty good.
Yep. Needs to be cleaned.
Definitely needs a clean. This side looks good because we just vacuumed it, but definitely looks pretty nuts. The steering wheel is gonna sit up way higher than that. We don't have it connected because we have to do all the steering column stuff still. Actually, I think we need to back the car up a little bit. So if you want to start it up and back it up, you could do that. It's running really rich right now, but hell yeah, dude.
Well, it definitely moves easier now that the brakes aren't seized.
Hell yeah. Freaking interior looks amazing now. All right, wheels are on. Looking dope. That's as low as it goes in the front without dropping the preload. And that is too low, I guess, because we can't match it for the front. So basically we're gonna have to lift the back, and then I'll have to get meatier tires, but I guess it makes sense because look how small this car is and look how big that engine is. You're never gonna get traction anyway. So, but yeah, these things look amazing.
Yeah.
And it's on the ground, on wheels. It's so weird with an engine in it. That's so weird.
I know it's an obscure site.
All right, everybody, that is a wrap. We got the dash in. We got the interior together for the most part. We got his wheels on, tires mounted. Pretty good session this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyways, like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. And next time we're going to be doing some other crazy shit. So, peace.
Yeah.